Hi guys, I'm Amanda Bacopulos, and today I'm going to be doing my app sharing for a Christian app for EDUC512 Week 9. I'll begin by saying I think one of the greatest realizations that I've had as I continue along this path to my chosen career field is how faith challenging a job can be, even when spirituality is not integral whatsoever to the job description. And as teachers, I think we can all agree that this is true. It's a very relational profession. And in my brief experience, I've already encountered feelings of disappointment, of conflict, and other situation-specific instances that have really made me have to be intentional about bringing my faith into the internal conversation of how I'm going to react, what I'm going to do next. And on top of that, we are all grad students, and I think we can all agree that life is hectic across the board for all of us. And, just when I think I'm the busiest person in the world, you meet someone who has something even busier and crazier going on in their life. So, we can all be one-upped, but it's fair to say that we're all stretched pretty thin right now with what's on our plates. And I like to say that I'm overwhelmed by blessings, which is a great thing, right? You can't really complain about that. But with that being said, we are facing challenges that require us to draw near to the Lord. And we are balancing that with being totally deprived of excess time. And that's not a winning combination at all. I've always loved, since I got it, Sarah Young's Jesus Calling. And it's a daily devotional book. It's set up like all daily devotionals, date, a little food for thought writing, and then, I don't know if you can see it, and then scripture for you to dive into that supports and speaks into the text. Well, as wonderful as Jesus Calling is, sleep often took priority to waking up and, being with the Lord, I'm ashamed to say. So what I have found to be a lifesaver in getting my day started off on the right foot, been a lifesaver in touching base with Jesus before I step foot into a classroom, has been the Jesus Calling app. And I have mine on my iPhone, and it's set up really user-friendly. I know you can't see it per se, but it has the current date, and then just below it, upcoming dates, and a brief title description of what the devotional is on for the day. You click it, it opens, it's set up the exact same way as the book with the date and the food for thought text and then the scripture. However, on the app, you can click on the scripture and it'll take you automatically to that section of the Bible, and you can read it from there. It also has a feature that allows you to take notes. So I know I've used this before where just to kind of remind myself, hey, remember this when dealing with, insert name of difficult parent, or, relates to situation with student Jane Doe, whatever. And that has been a really nice feature for me. It also allows you to send out the text. There's a little button that you can push, and then it'll send it in text message form to one of your contacts. So there's another young teacher at the site that I'm at, and it's been really encouraging and bonding to when I find something that I think, this is going to hit home for her, send on over as a way of encouraging each other throughout this process of learning and growing, and hopefully growing in our faith as well as our profession. So I really like this app. It's called, again, Jesus Calling. It is $9.99, which seems a little steep, but the book is $15, so really it's a steal. And I'll say, like, to create space on my phone, go through and delete apps all the time, and that's the one that I can never bring myself when it's, sitting there shaking to click the X on, because it really just has been instrumental. I pull up to the school and I sit in my car for 5 minutes, and I just take that 5 minutes to get in a headspace that's going to be glorifying to God. And yeah, I think it's a great app. So thank you guys so much for listening. Have a good rest of your class.